language, math, and social skills. Interact with your child as you read. Point and talk about what you see. Ask questions, make silly comments, and connect the story to your child's life. Read to your baby every day to build language and literacy skills.
Hi, my name is Eli, and I am here at MCTV this week at camp, and I learned how to be a replay operator. To learn how you can get involved, check out this information in the description.
Looking for a new adventure? How about an opportunity to volunteer in the community? Then come down to MCTV, Midland Community Television. You can learn how to use a studio camera, run equipment in the control room, or be the host of your own TV show. Call MCTV at 837-3474 to find out how you can become a volunteer producer or access user.
With the MCTV network, you can share your story through television, online video, social media, and podcasts. Since 1984, MCTV has provided public access to television for the people and organizations of Midland. This hasn't changed. However, there are many other ways for you to reach your audience wherever they are and whenever they want. Call 837-3474 for details. Follow us on Facebook and search for MCTV Community Voices on YouTube or podcast platforms for more local stories. Join us to build a better community through media at MCTV.
Hello and welcome to Jack Barstow Airport. Today we will touch and go on some topics about the airport. Firstly, our motto is to introduce, support, and encourage aviation. We are a doorway into Midland, but most importantly, we're a doorway into the world. You could fly from Midland, Michigan to McMinnville, Oregon. The Barstow Airport facilitates entry and exit through the air with its unscheduled flights on its 2 runways.
Come to Barstow Airport where we'll teach you how to fly, not only flight school, but STEM as well. We are the city of modern explorers.
The airport is not only a hub for leisure flights, but also for commercial, environmental, medical, and more.
We impact our community through programs like EAA and Operation Good Cheer. The first airport in Midland was located where Midland High School is presently. Jack Barstow was an aviation pioneer here in Midland. He formed the first Barstow Flying Club. He actually knew Orville Wright and Charles Lindbergh. We will celebrate our 75th anniversary on May the 20th, 2023. Come hang out with us in the Discovery area, and during the summer months, most Fridays we'll have food trucks here.
Get your kids involved with our summer camp every June and have them be a part of our Young Eagles program. It's a free flight.
Lay on that maple syrup on our 2 pancake breakfasts on the first Saturday in May and the second Saturday in September.
Remember, there are no scheduled flights, but we are open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, and Saturday and Sunday, 8 to 4.
Come and let your dreams take flight.
Hi, my name is Reagan, and I'm here at MCTV this week at camp. I learned how to be a graphics operator. To learn how you can get involved, check out the description.
When sung to, babies bond to you and your voice. Create fun songs for daily activities. Hearing familiar songs for wake up, snack time, and other activities helps your baby transition throughout their day. Babies don't care if you're a great singer. Sing with all your heart and bond with your baby.
The itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout.
Welcome to City Hall News Update, a program that provides a weekly rundown of the city's top news releases, important info, and more super fast. City curbside recycling customers will have a new bin and expanded recycling options beginning in just a few weeks. New city contractor GFL will be delivering green and black 95-gallon recycling carts beginning the week of June 5th. All customers should continue to use their brown Republic Services carts for June collection and leave them at the curb for final removal. There's lots more to know about this upcoming change, so check out the link below and stay tuned to this page for more info. Another major street reconstruction hits the road soon as the Patrick Road reconstruction begins Monday, June 5th. During construction, Patrick Road will be restricted to one westbound lane from the US 10 overpass to Waldo Avenue and will be closed to eastbound through traffic. A detour route for eastbound motorists will be posted. This project is expected to complete in late August. Thanks to unseasonably early warm weather, Parks and Recreation has opened both Gerstacker and Longview Spray Parks for the 2023 season. Gerstacker Spray Park is located near the Tridge in downtown Midland, while Longview is located at 401 Lemke Street near Bay City and Waldo Roads. Both parks are open from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. and water shoes are recommended. Next week's public meetings include City Council on Monday, May 22nd at 7 p.m. and Planning Commission on Tuesday, May 23rd at 7 p.m. Visit the Agenda Center to see what's on the agenda. For info on these topics and more, check out the city's website under the Recent News heading or sign up for the City Hall newsletter.
The MCTV Network helps Midland residents share their story with the community. Our media producer workshops will help you get started. In one short session, you will learn how to create media that will educate, entertain, and enrich the community in which we live. Get registered for a workshop by calling 837-3474. Follow us on Facebook for more information, and search for MCTV Community Voices on YouTube and your podcast platform for more local stories. Join us to build a better community through media at MCTV.
Community members looking for their time to shine, listen up. Thanks to a generous grant by local philanthropist Mary Curry, individuals and nonprofits in Midland County can utilize the MCTV Network services to create audio and video productions at no cost to them. This Diversity and Inclusion Grant was created to encourage a robust, diverse community media landscape in Midland, so it's the perfect opportunity for students, multicultural groups, and nonprofit organizations to get involved with MCTV. These grant funds can be used to cover any of the following items at MCTV: media creator workshops, video camp registration fees, access memberships, and digital services, including audio podcasts and YouTube videos. As an MCTV Access user, you can create amazing audio and video productions like studio shows, documentaries, informational videos that are super cool like this one, and even podcasts. And no, you don't have to talk about road diets. Grant funding will remain available on a first-come, first-served basis through July 1st, 2023, or until they run out. For more information or to apply for these grants, contact the MCTV Network at 989-837-3474 or mctvinfo@midland-mi.gov.
Did you know that babies love when you speak to them in an exaggerated, animated, and repetitive way?
Hey, look at this toy! Look at those colors!
Even if they don't have language skills yet, back and forth interaction creates new connections in their brain that help them with language learning. Talk, talk, talk. The more words your baby is exposed to, the more their vocabulary grows.
Your local public access facility gives you the opportunity to engage your community with your own television show. The content on our Community Voices channel ranges from talk shows, variety hours, and nonprofit informational specials. With the power of video continuing to gain steam, there's no better facility to produce your own content. Check out the City of Midland website or give us a call for more information. The sooner you do, the sooner you can make your own show.
Midland Community Television has exciting news for Midland area nonprofits. Recently, MCTV has undergone changes both technologically and organizationally to help you share your story better and reach your audience wherever they are. Our new services include public service announcements, special event recordings, audio podcasts, YouTube video, live TV broadcasts streamed online, and more. Call 837-3474 for details. Follow us on Facebook and search for MCTV Community Voices on YouTube or podcast platforms for more local stories. Join us to build a better community through media at MCTV.
Hi, my name is Callum and I'm here at MCTV. This week I'm learning how to be a sports reporter. If you want to learn how you can get involved, check out the info below.
Let's read together. Research shows that reading to your baby every day builds important connections in their brains to help them learn language, math, and social skills. Interact with your child as you read. Point and talk about what you see. Ask questions, make silly comments, and connect the story to your child's life. Read to your baby every day to build language and literacy skills.
Hi, my name is Eli and I'm here at MCTV this week at camp, and I learned how to be a replay operator. To learn how you can get involved, check out this information in the description.
Looking for a new adventure? How about an opportunity to volunteer in the community? Then come down to MCTV, Midland Community Television. You can learn how to use a studio camera, run equipment in the control room, or be the host of your own TV show. Call MCTV at 837-3474 to find out how you can become a volunteer producer or access user.
With the MCTV network, you can share your story through television, online video, social media, and podcasts. Since 1984, MCTV has provided public access to television for the people and organizations of Midland. This hasn't changed. However, there are many other ways for you to reach your audience wherever they are and whenever they want. Call 837-3474 for details. Follow us on Facebook and search for MCTV Community Voices on YouTube or podcast platforms for more local stories. Join us to build a better community through media at MCTV.
and welcome to the graduation ceremony of Herbert Henry Dow High School's class of 2023. We would also like to welcome anyone who is joining us via live stream from the comfort of their own homes. Tonight, we gather to celebrate and honor the amazing accomplishments and achievements of our senior class. My name is Will Cooper, and I would like to welcome you all here this evening. Joining me on stage today is our principal, Mr. Ted Davis, our staff speaker, Mr. Gledhill, our student speakers, Danny Safadi and Maya Figueroa, and the 2023 Commencement Committee, Jacob Bond, Charlotte Alt, Alex Price, Taylor Newman, and myself. The Commencement Committee would like to acknowledge the Midland Public Schools Board of Education, Scott McFarland, Philip Roush, John Hatfield, Jonathan Lauterbach, Brad Blasey, Ann Horowitz, and Jennifer Ringgold, as well as Superintendent Michael Sherrill, for accepting the graduating class of 2023. We would also like to thank you for your role in making Dow High an amazing place to learn and belong to. At this time, we ask you to please silence your cell phones for the duration of the ceremony and give your attention to the people on stage. This ceremony was made possible by the men and women who have fought and continue to fight for the freedoms we enjoy. Now, let's honor and respect their efforts and our country. Please rise if you are able. Gentlemen, remove your caps. Turn your attention to the flag. Veterans and active military personnel may render the appropriate military salute, and everyone else placing your hand over your hearts as our Dow High Band proudly plays the national anthem. Thank you. You may be seated.
Hello, everybody. My name is Charlotte Alt, and it is my honor to introduce our first speaker today, Maya Figueroa. Maya is extremely involved in the music program at Dow as a member of our Symphony, Pit, and Honors Orchestra. She also sits on the Student Diversity Board and is a member of NHS. Outside of school, she is the chair on the Midland County Youth Leadership Steering Team. I have known and worked with Maya for several years, both inside and outside of the classroom. And regardless of the situation, Maya never fails to have a positive attitude. She's always one to share a smile in class and cheer on her peers. She's extremely genuine and always shows up as her authentic, joyful self. So without further ado, please give a warm welcome to Maya Figueroa.
Thank you, Charlotte, for the introduction. Hello and good evening all. My name is Maya Figueroa, and today I'd like to take you on the journey that has been my time here in Midland. Around 5 years ago, on my first day at Jefferson Middle School, after moving from the sunny skies of Miami, Florida, to the blistering January cold of Midland, Michigan, the first question people asked me was, why? As you can see from my shivering, I'm still not quite used to the weather. The easy answer to their question was Dad's work, because even I didn't quite get why my life had led me here. It wasn't until a certain summer across the Pacific Ocean that I realized the true answer to that why. It was the first day of our summer vacation in Maui. After a day of flights, a hectic layover, and a 6-hour time change, we had finally arrived at our destination. After some consulting with our waitress at breakfast, we decided on some activities to do throughout the week, including a hike called the Waihe'e Ridge Trail. It took some convincing, but eventually I found myself in the car with my brother and dad, waiting to embark on the 4-mile round-trip journey. The first stage of the hike was through a muddy thicket in the lush mountain range filled with trees. I, as far as from athletic as you can get, was already out of breath. I realized then that I was about to embark on the most physically and mentally exhausting and demanding trek of my life. It would challenge me in similar ways that school did, pushing me to my absolute limit. The trees eventually gave way to an open path surrounded by fog, and the path became slick. I struggled to move forward by grappling with footholds when my shoes were already covered in a thick coat of mud. The incline was getting steeper, and the safely wide path became narrow with both drops on sides. I remember feeling afraid, exhausted, and unsure of whether I should have even come on this hike in the first place. It felt like starting high school all over again. When we first started here as freshmen, we had no idea what the next years would entail, and we felt out of place in this new environment. Nevertheless, I trudged on with encouragement from my dad, and we continued to press forward. I lost all sense of time as we climbed higher into the Hawaiian mountains. I was drenched in sweat and holding back tears as the path became even more treacherous and difficult. I could feel myself beginning to hyperventilate. It was the same anxiety that I felt during my upperclassmen years. I was so tired, as were many of my classmates, from working tirelessly for every exam, every test, every audition. I think we can all relate to the sentiment of exhaustion. I felt it during my sophomore year and junior year, and I saw it in the faces of many of the people sitting here today. We were all exhausted from all of the standardized tests and the classes that only got harder with each passing year. Exhausted from every sports season, every long practice or meeting. But amid the exhaustion, I remember the distinct voice of my dad telling me to push forward. Because if I was so overwhelmed by how scary being thousands of feet up in the air was, and the aches plaguing my muscles, I never would have been able to enjoy the process and reach the summit. So like we all kept going, I picked myself up and kept walking. The end was in sight. We rounded corner after corner, one foot in front of the other. I was surprised I had even made it this far. Hikers on their way down would encourage us. "You're so close, you're almost there," they would say. Senior year. The end being in sight just as the journey reached its most difficult point, and where many of us contracted a lovely case of senioritis. Yes, it's real. I thought I saw the end of the trail, and I picked up the pace, only to round the corner and realized I had a long way to go. I began to cry. "I thought we were almost there," I sobbed. I let the tears flow, and I stopped for the second time. Wasn't almost getting there good enough? In school, we had worked so hard, and many of us couldn't muster up the energy to finish our senior year strong. We were burnt out, exhausted, and didn't feel motivated anymore. But on that trail, I looked to my dad, who told me that I couldn't back down because it was hard. Because if I did, all my efforts to that point would be in vain. We all had someone encouraging us to keep going, whether family, friends, stubbornness, or that resolute voice inside of us. That voice is what kept me and kept us on the path where we found an unbelievable strength in ourselves to push to the end. As we turned one final corner, I saw the summit in front of me, a wooden bench surrounded by a lookout point with people gathered around looking at the view. As if they had waited for our arrival, the fog and clouds parted, revealing a picturesque view of the coast. I sighed in relief and began to laugh and smile as I realized I had done it. I had conquered the mountain. At that precise moment, I reflected back on that first day of school at Jefferson. I realized that although the moment at the summit was incredible, the journey to that point was even more inspiring. I had chosen to spend a day on vacation, hard at work, doing something completely out of my comfort zone, when I could have just spent another day relaxing at the pool. I realized why my dad made that decision to move here so long ago. We are here because we decided to push through the mountains and the roads during our time here at Dow High. Even after kicking off our high school years with a pandemic and a flood, we overcame the obstacles in front of us together. I see these values in the class of 2023. Hard work, tenacity, and overall a fire to accomplish what we are passionate about. That summit is here and now, graduating, surrounded by our loved ones in the class of 2023. Here we celebrate our victories and our hard work together. It's time for me and for us to go, so I leave you with this. We cannot be afraid to do things because they're hard. We cannot back down from things because we could spend that time doing something easier. I found that the challenge of the mountain and the journey were far more rewarding than any other ordinary day in the pool. I realized that the answer to that why so many years ago was another question. Why not? We are only on this earth for so long, and why not use that time to push ourselves, to be ourselves, and to accomplish things we never thought possible? My why not led me here in front of you, ready to tackle the next stage of my life and celebrate our graduating class, all individuals who have faced their own mountains. Congratulations, class of 2023. And remember, as our paths diverge, to ask yourself what your why not might do for you. Thank you.
I'm honored to introduce our next student speaker, Danny Safadi. Danny is the consummate Dow High student, someone who has availed himself of the vast assortment of clubs, classes, and student organizations offered at our school and ascended to leadership positions in all of them. Whether as a captain of the varsity soccer and basketball teams or an officer for one of the most decorated DECA chapters in the state, Danny handles his positions of authority with great humility, decorum, and enthusiasm. As I have gotten to know Danny over the last 7 years, 3 traits have emerged that qualify him to represent the class of 2023. Accountability, kindness, and grit. These qualities are innate and in action every single day. His willingness to accept responsibilities, his propensity for pointing out a job well done by others, and his unrelenting resolve in all of his undertakings have earned him deserved recognition both within the school and outside. For those unaware, Danny plans to study business at the University of Michigan. The joke is that business majors spend their years in college learning how to color. So Danny, color us proud.
Thank you, Jacob, for the great introduction and for being one of my closest friends for many years. Hello, everyone. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Danny Safadi, and I am truly honored to be speaking in front of all of you today. I'm honored to be representing such a talented, well-rounded group of people. This group will surely go on to do great things in the future, and I can't wait to see what those things may be. Now, before I talk about this group of graduates, I'd first like to talk about all of you in attendance today not wearing green caps and gowns, those who are here to support your graduate. You all are what make it possible for us to succeed. Without your support, we would not be able to accomplish the things that we do. I'd like to give a special shout out to all the parents and guardians in attendance today. We may not realize it from a younger age, but as we get older, it becomes obvious that our parents shape us into the people we are today. And despite the occasional anger you may evoke in us, you truly want the best for us. So parents, we thank you for that. Okay, now that they're happy, I can finally talk about us graduates. Growing up and eventually spending the last 4 years among this group, I was able to witness the diverse array of talents possessed by so many people. What I love about Dow High is that it prepares students for a future in such a wide variety of fields. We can thank our amazing teachers and administrators for that. I'm a firm believer that people should pursue what they are passionate about, not what other people think they should do. And Dow High supports and elevates students who want to pursue their passions. Sitting in front of me, we have future doctors, welders, engineers, teachers, business people, carpenters, artists, and so much more. None of these things are better than any other. Everybody has a role to play in society, and every occupation is necessary for us to grow as a group. By pursuing what you want to do, it will ensure happiness in your life. While money sure is nice, happiness is far more important. Do what you love to do, not what is going to make you the most money. And if you do happen to strike it rich one day in your field, don't forget about your kind high school friend that lent you a pencil during class one day. Another very important thing I'd like to talk about today is unity. In today's world, it feels like there is so much hatred and division among us. And in many cases, it is unnecessary. We are much more similar than different. We all share similar struggles, weaknesses, and general goals. So why is it so hard for us to get along? I understand that we are not going to be friends with everyone, but we can at least coexist in harmony and in peace. We do not need to love everyone, but we should aim to treat everyone with kindness and respect. That is what the world needs at this time, kindness. Keep this in mind as we all go our separate ways. Life isn't all about getting ahead and finding an advantage over others. It's about connecting with people and learning to respect everyone, regardless of our differences. Yes, we could even respect those people in blue from across town. If high school has taught me anything, it is that attitude and hard work makes a difference. Carrying a positive attitude makes it much easier and more enjoyable than carrying a negative one. And keep working hard. If hard work doesn't pay off initially, stay positive and keep working. Times may get tough, but the one thing I can confidently say I never did was quit. Trust me, eventually you will see the fruits of your labor. So as we all go on to our own endeavors, always remember to work hard and keep a positive attitude while doing so. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. We have so many talented people sitting here today. We may be quite different, but that's all right. In fact, it's great that we've been able to observe and learn from one another. Each person here possesses different talents and skills, which makes them unique. We should all appreciate each other's talents and take pride in our own. It's important to take pride in what you do. Be proud of what you've accomplished in the past and what you hope to accomplish in the future. I'm proud of what I have accomplished thus far, and I'm certainly proud of all my classmates as well. As a parting thought, I would like to leave you all with this brilliant quote from Ferris Bueller. Life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it. Now, if you didn't pay any attention to this speech, just remember this. Do what you love, treat others with kindness, work hard, but enjoy life. Congratulations, class of 2023. We did it.
It is my honor to introduce our staff speaker today. Throughout many years of teaching art, he has become one of the most respectable staff members of Dow High. I personally only had the privilege of having him as a teacher for 1 year, my freshman year of beginning art. But I often see him in the hallways during Charger rallies, calling out each section of the band and passionately cheering for them. He is the epitome of Charger spirit. From his witty, sarcastic humor to his strive to connect with each individual student, the impact he has had on the entire community of Dow High is one that is highly admirable. In his many years of teaching, The ways in which he motivates others allows them to reach their full potential, allowing his students to create beautiful artwork and find themselves in the process. Aside from his brilliant teaching, he is the advisor of National Art Honor Society, involved in Ren Fair, especially in the teacher dance, and is always more than willing to help in any school events, including assisting making the design for homecoming and prom tickets, ensuring they look perfect. Dow High wouldn't be the same without him. With that, it is my pleasure to welcome our 2023 staff speaker, Mr. Gledhill.
Thank you, Taylor. One of the things I liked to do a lot when I was younger was to go on a solo backpacking trips. I really enjoyed the idea that my complex life could be boiled down to food, water, clothing, shelter, and all of them could be carried on my back. The hikes reminded me of what was important in life and also helped me appreciate my loving family and common comforts back home. I would often hike over 50 miles in the space of 3 or 4 days. When walking that far, I became very aware of the weight of my pack. It forced me to be very selective about what did and did not come with me. There were times when I decided to leave something behind to save a pound or two and found that its value was worth the weight, and I really should have brought it. Other times I completed my trip and found I had brought something I didn't really need and should have left behind. Over the years, I got pretty good at traveling light. Graduation from high school is the next step in your journey. This next section of your trail will also be a solo hike for many of you. Many of the coming decisions that you will make will have more to do with defining who you become as an independent adult than the decisions you've had to make up to this point. So what do you pack and what do you leave behind? Regret is heavy. Don't take that. When I was your age, the phrase "no regrets" was popular. At the time, I thought it meant do whatever makes you feel good and don't apologize for any of it. It was not until I was a bit older and I had learned some wisdom the hard way that I realized that no regrets really meant make smart decisions along the way so that you won't have to look back and regret the things you did, the people that you hurt, or the things that you let slip away. No regrets is really more about thinking through potential actions now, taking a pause before sending that tweet, getting in that car, picking up that drink, or getting back together with Mr. Wrong yet again. You know who you are. Regrets are just silly. Revenge can be just as bad. You can leave that behind too. They say the person bent on revenge should dig 2 graves, one for the enemy and one for themselves. If someone has wronged you, let it go. Don't carry it with you. The phrase is literally lighten up for a reason. Lighten your load and leave that anger behind. I promise you that trying to get even with the world never leaves things even. In the words of your favorite ice queen, let it go. What you can take with you is forgiveness. First, forgive yourself for bad choices. Gain wisdom from them instead of gaining guilt. Only then can you extend that same forgiveness to others. Taking forgiveness will actually take weight out of your pack. You should also take the triple package of honesty, integrity, and consistency with you. Let your yes be yes and your no be no. Be the kind of person that others can rely on, someone who can be counted on to be true. Truth can be tough these days, and it's getting tougher. We are living in a time where truth is perceived as something fluid that shifts with the tides and opinions of society. But that's not how truth works. Truth is a fixed point. We don't get to decide it as we go. Our job is to seek it out, to learn the truth, rather than try to reshape it to fit our whims. When we allow the voices of society to dictate a new version of truth every other week, We get confusion, frustration, and lack of direction. The majority opinion does not make it the right decision. In contrast, regardless of whether you agree or disagree with your neighbor's opinions, you can still choose to be kind. You can speak the truth, but do so in love. Or, in some cases, you might want to just keep it to yourself. Some people will never be swayed, no matter how obvious the facts may be. Keep in mind that it's possible to be right and be quiet at the same time. Our society has gotten into the habit of thinking that we need to scream our opinions louder than the opposing group. Often the ones that are the loudest also have the fewest facts. We need to be less interested in canceling the other person and more interested in getting along, in finding our calming middle ground instead of igniting what divides us. So, take some kindness in that pack. Take it out and use it often. Find ways to help those around you, to lift up instead of tear down. A kind word or action can insert a burst of light into another person's darkest moment. Kindness definitely belongs on your journey. Lastly, seek out the light. Stay out of the shadows. Don't spend time in the dark places of your mind. Get outside into the sun and get some fresh air. Listen to good music. Put down your phones. Have a conversation in person with a good friend. And get outside of yourself. Remember that if you are the center of your world, then you are drawing the circle in the wrong place. We all need to stop demanding our own happiness from the world and start looking at how we can add happiness to the lives around us. Find ways to serve instead of waiting to be served. It's your kindness, care, and concern for others that will make you a light. You will make the world just a little brighter, and that ultimately will bring you happiness as well. To help you all remember this, I've gotten the teeniest, tiniest light I could find. Actually, my mom paid for them. Thanks, Mom. I guess she thought you needed another graduation present today. She said, "Curtis, they need a present after you speak." And she's my mom, so I did what she told me, and I got one. It's the teeniest, tiniest light. It only weighs 0.2 ounces. That's 6 grams for my friends in the sciences. And yet, it's bright. It will remind you that the smallest act of goodness or kindness will add light to the world. This little light is capable of brightening the darkness just fine, and so are you. Let its size remind you first to travel light, taking only the good stuff with you, and second, to be a light for those around you. Make this world a brighter place, Chargers, and travel light.
still I feel I sad to march. My silence is my self-defense.
And every time I've held a rose, it seems I only felt the thorns. And so it goes, and so it goes, and so will you soon, I suppose.
But if my silence made you leave, then that would be my worst mistake. So I will share this room with you, and you can have this heart to break.
And this is why my eyes are closed. It's just as well for all I've seen. And so it goes, and so it goes, and you're the only one who knows.
To be with you, that's if the choice were mine to make, but you can make decisions too, and you can have this heart to break. And so it goes, and so it goes, and you're the only one who knows.
I'm honored to have this opportunity to represent Midland Public Schools and H.H. Dow High School at this evening's commencement ceremony. Before we get started, there are many who need to be recognized for their contributions, for without them, tonight's celebration would not be possible. Thank you to our parents and our families of our graduates. Your continued support during their educational journey was essential to their success. Thank you to Dow Diamond for allowing us to hold our ceremony in this wonderful facility. And thank you to Midland Public Schools Board of Education for receiving this graduating class. I believe it's also important to recognize our H.H. Dow High School staff. Our staff is a dedicated group of exceptional educators who consistently go above and beyond for our students in the school. Thank you, staff, for all you do for our Dow High community. It's also my privilege to acknowledge all military veterans, active duty, and all members of the class of 2023 who will leave to serve in the armed forces. I would ask that all of you please stand and be recognized. The Dow High family salutes all of you and extends a heartfelt thank you as we celebrate your commitment to serve our country. This evening, we will graduate the 53rd class from Herbert Henry Dow High School. This group of 296 students is a very special group for me. For a majority of them, we've been together for the last 7 years. I became the principal at Jefferson Middle School before the start of their 6th grade year. When they left 8th grade and headed to high school, well, I was fortunate enough to be able to follow along and spend the next 4 years with them. So, if I do my calculations correctly, during your time in school, you have had 1,260 best days ever. I have no idea how many times you've heard the phrase best day ever, but I'm sure it seems like hundreds of thousands of times, and I'm also sure many of you will be happy to never hear that phrase again. And just when you thought you're done with that phrase, I'm not going to let you off that easily. I'm going to give you a little never-before-discussed history on the saying, the best day ever, and if I do this correctly, there may be a couple of takeaways for you. First, I'm going to take you back to the beginning, the origin of the best day ever. So we got to go back 16 years when I first started working at Dow High School in 2007. Most of you were probably between the ages of, 1 and 3 at that time. And yes, that makes me old. My daughter Molly was having, in her words, the worst day ever. She didn't get to shoot baskets in the Dow High gym, and to her it seemed like, the end of the world. Shortly after leaving the high school, we went and we got ice cream. This turned the worst day ever into the best day ever, because ice cream can fix anything, right? As I had time to reflect on this situation, I looked for the reasons which made such a little thing like ice cream have such an impact on a person's life. We went from the worst to the best in a matter of minutes with what seemed like, very little effort. I realized it wasn't actually the ice cream that changed the type of day my daughter was having. It was her decision to look at things differently. Her mindset shifted from negative, no basketball, to positive, ice cream. She made the decision to forget about the negative and now see things as positive. This mindset reminds me much of the way you chose to look at your early years in high school. You had a flood, school shut down, COVID canceled, dances and events, masks, desk shields, but you made the decision to not look at every disappointment as a negative. You chose to use it as building block to make a stronger foundation for the type of person you are. It would have been very easy for you to hide behind the disappointments and use that as an excuse. Not you. You adapted, worked hard, and you cared for each other. As your class graduates today, 74% of you made the honor roll, and your class has an average SAT score of over 1,000, and your class has been awarded over $6 million in scholarships. You refused to let the negatives change who you were, keeping a positive mindset and staying the course. Another thing I realized from this experience is that little things can have an impact. Something as simple as getting ice cream can change a mindset from worst to best. To me, this is no different than we see each other in the hallways at school. Our exchange of "how are you" always seems to end with you or me saying, "the best day ever." Why do I go through this routine with students in the hallway or in the office? Well, it's my hope that something as simple as saying the best day ever will have you believe it is the best day ever, or at least make you smile. I hope that when I see that blank stare or that look of concern, the phrase, "the best day ever," gives you something different to think about. And for just a few seconds, you have a smile on your face and you feel good. Maybe that was the change you needed that day. And why did you engage in this exchange over and over? Well, I believe you knew it made me feel good to say the best day ever. And by saying it, I had a smile on my face as well. Maybe that was the change I needed. Just remember, Chargers, the little things do matter, and all of you have the ability to make an impact. Some of you may remember your principal as the guy that rode a scooter in the hallways and said the best day ever. You, however, will be remembered as a class that was resilient, caring, determined, positive, and exceptional. You will be remembered as a class that refused to let what they were unable to do interfere with what they were able to accomplish. You, Chargers, in my opinion, were the best class ever. As we leave here tonight, both of us headed for our next journey, I leave you with these pieces of advice. Challenge the status quo. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Keep a positive mindset. Remember, the little things can make a difference. And oh, just one more thing. Always make it the best day ever. It's my pleasure now to welcome Mr. John Lauterbach to the podium.
Thank you, Mr. Davis. Good afternoon. It's an honor and a privilege as a member of the Board of Education to formally accept the class on behalf of the board. It's a particular privilege to do so as the dad of one of the graduates. Graduates, like all of your moms and dads, I can't help but think today how quickly you've all gone from being kindergartners, barely taller than your backpacks, to young adults ready to launch and take on the world. And let me assure you that at this very moment, your moms and dads are flashing back to every first day of school, every last day of school, every birthday, band concert, football game, or other milestone event. In what seems like the blink of an eye, you've forged lasting friendships, you've discovered your passions, and you've embarked on a path of personal and academic growth. We've watched you become extraordinary in your own way. On behalf of all of your moms and dads, I want to tell you that we love you and we could not be more proud of you. And while we look wistfully back at where you've been, we can't wait to watch where you're going. So as you face the opportunities and challenges that lie ahead, I'm going to leave you with advice that a mom I know gave one of you every day since kindergarten. Be kind, play nicely, now go crush it. On behalf of the Midland Public Schools Board of Education, it is my honor and my privilege to accept the 53rd graduating class of Herbert Henry Dow High School, the class of 2023. Thank you.
Kelvin Adamczyk.
Jacob An. Salam Al-Ahmad. Haley Allen. Clara Allington. Nora Allington. Mohammed Ashef. Emily Ammerman. Emily Anderson. Michaela Anderson. Zoe Archbold. Gabriel Armour. Charlotte Alt. Elizabeth Avery. Thomas Bacigalupo. Tyler Bacigalupo. Cole Bailey. Jack Bacus. April Baller. Peter Barbeau. Paige Bernard. Sarah Bernard. Daria Barodawala. Jamila Barodawala. Timothy Bawar. Piper Beal. Jasmine Beatty. Layla Beckard. Amelia Bain. Emma Beiser. Isabel Beeman. JC Beeman. Austin Benchley. Travis Benefield. Erica Bennett. Sophie Biggs. Bailey Bills. Sydney Birch. Samuel Bobolick. Nicholas Bond. Sydney Bond. Luke Bonato. Mariah Bornson. Spencer Bowerson. Moria Brady. Adam Brensky. Sierra Brooks. Isabella Brown. Tyler Bryant. Eliana Bucknell. Hannah Burse. Jenna Butcher. Corinne Kai. Rachel Kane. Lucas Callahan. Alyssa Carroll. Afton Chappell. Hillary Charles Anele. Daniel Charters. Jolene Chi. Jacob Chisholm. Nathan Cleghorn. Emily Cochran. Anthony Coleman. Joseph Craig. Aaron Crichton. Amber Curry. Giuseppe D'Alessandro. Brendan Dastick. Sophia DeBow. Tyler Dybel. Marissa Deshane Hall. Leanna Dixon. Emma Dodick. Paige Dolph. Lily Donley. Spencer Donnelly. David Dorley-Bonzu. Drew Doty. Grant Douglas. Raven May Driver. Joseph Eisenman. Ashlyn Elford. Zachy Elnatchif. Brooklyn Elston. Jessica Erickson. Neovana Esme Eclipse. Luciana Fabiano. William Fagan. Adrian Feige. Wyatt Felton. Connor Fuchs. Alyssa Fields. Maya Figueroa. Elizabeth Filson. Jake Finney. Dakota Fisher. Summer Flint. Dominic Flory. Matthias Francisco.
Ciara Franklin. Darwin Fraze. Riley Gayhart. Brooke Grames. Catherine Gray. Caitlin Gryman. Natalie Griffin. Liesl Grossman. Isabel Halderson. Sean Hansen. Bella Harsh. Lindsay Hart. Noah Hasselholm. Amelia Hatfield. Bryce Hawley. Zoe Helm. Cora Helmer. Lucas Henderson. Madeline Herndon. Victoria Hayart. Matthew Hignite. Eleanor Nizda. Julia Hoffman. Otis Hoffman. Reagan Holm. Nathan Holmes. Miles Hook. Tyler Huber. Catherine Hudak. Brandon Humberg. Amelia Ingala. Kane Inman. Caleb Irving. Venkuta Krishnan. All year. Amanda Jandreski. Ethan Johnson. Haley Johnson. Charlotte Jones. Taylor Jones. Caleb Kaiser. Alexandria Callow. Bennett Kanitz. Nadia Krabowski. Alexander Carl. Frank Carl. Reagan King. Cole Kinney. Brianna Kanzi. Emily Kazuk. Arthur Cooper. Eloine Kutrib. Emily Locker. Thomas Ladwin. Casey Lambert. Noah Langley. Gabriel Lasky. Alexander Lauterbach. Amy Lee. Tanner Leib. Andrew Lee. Alexandra Little. Kirtland Logan. Artur Luro. Delaney Lovely. Cody Luck. Mia Luft. Rachel Liptowski. Noah Mahoney. Luke Maldonado. Nadia Molkowski. Logan Mann. Chloe Markle. Chloe Marsh. Cabe Martin. Sadie Martin. Maggie Massaro. Sienna Matichek. Carson May. Henry McCarty. Aurora McGaw. Cassandra McGaw. Delaney McKimmey. Catherine McNamara. Emma Mertz. Margaret Meyer. Landon Miller. Carter Moe. Joseph Morast. Bailey Myers. Shuban Nagarkar. Maggie Nelson. Taylor Newman. Jacob Wynn. Sydney Norris. Natalie Nasir. Jenna Nyman. Justin Oliver. Zach Osmond. Gavin Painter. Maya Parker. Zachary Parker.
Alexis Marie Parks. Madeline Parks. Sedona Parks. Madeline Pate. Ethan Pence. Helen Pendleton. Maria Pereira. Nicholas Pizarchek. Skylin Pomeroy. Alyssa Pomranke. Madison Poole. Caden Prescott. Alexandra Price. Gage Randall. Jade Remical. Morgan Retzloff. Hope Ridley. Kyle Ritter. Ella Roberson. Jamie Rodea. Robert Rowe. Tansley Rogers. Benjamin Root. Rachel Rose. Brooklyn Broughton. James Roosevelt. Brooke Rubenacker. Danny Safadi. Kate Savage. Jenna Schaefer. Elena Schalk. Alana Schroden. Jasmine Shute. Benjamin Scott. David Seidel. Carly Seymour. Grace Shepard. Riley Sherman. Garrett Shook. Harrison Schuster. Isaac Skinner. Megan Smith. James Sneed. Jonathan Sobek. Samya Somasi. Youngjin Song. Sophia Sauer. Dominic Soul. Spencer Stravinsky. Benjamin Stapleton. Liliana Stillwell. Joanna Strebel. Rebecca Strike. Olivia Stewart. Anthony Tang. Aiden Tanis. Jessica Thomas. Jenny Thomason. Sydney Thompson. Abigail Thornton. Megumi Tagashi. Yuki Tagashi. James Toole. Aiden Trejo. Nevin Trejo. Caven Trotter. Alexander Untersta. Aaron Erlob. Eli Vanderlei. Thomas Van Heel. Juliana Vargas. Vlad Vasilyev. Odin Verger. Riley Wagner. Danielle Wallace. Grant Wang. Cannon Weckeser. Zoe Whitlock. Annabelle Wilkin. Taryn Williams. Abigail Wilson. Ryan Whitland. Logan Whitty. Jaden Wood. Tyler Wood. Reagan Woodowitz. Samuel Wright. Andy Yao. Nicholas Yarrow. Christian Zielinski. Ethan Zinkway. Virginia Zorn.
Now, I will ask all the graduates of the class of 2023 to please rise. Seniors, take in this moment. We finally made it. Now, I invite you all to join me in moving your tassel from right to left. Congratulations. I ask all Dow High School alumni to rise and join the newest alumni from the class of 2023 in singing the alma mater.
Today we sing our alma mater of the school that gave us memory. Spent together and the hours of revelries. All hail, all hail, all hail the green and gold we love. Dow High we sing of thee, in our hearts you'll always be. Dow High we sing of thee, you'll always be.
You may be seated. Class of 2023, I commend you all for your accomplishments and resilience that has brought you here today. These past 4 years have been filled with countless memories, and I ask you to cherish those moments forever as you move into the next chapter of your life. Although today marks the end of an important period of our lives, treat this moment as an opportunity to step in a direction that can make a positive impact on others. Each of you possesses the talent and ability to do amazing things. Utilize your passion and drive to do something that makes you happy. Teachers, staff, and administration,
Thank you for your hard work and dedication that helped bring all these students to where they are today. Seniors, whatever direction you take, encourage one another, make more remarkable memories, and most importantly, follow your goals. Thank you and congratulations, Dow High Class of 2023. We did it.
Thank you.